Okay, you are going to love me after watching this video because I'm going to teach you how to hit more winners without having to hit the ball harder. How to hit more winners without having to hit the ball harder. A lot of people don't understand that it's a lot easier to hit winners than y'all think. And you're making too many mistakes by going for winners at times when the shot just isn't there. The shot is not there for you, and you're hitting the ball harder than really is in your comfort zone and maybe even your skill set, and this is making you lose to players that you feel like you shouldn't be losing to, especially the quote-unquote pushers of the world. You feel so much pressure to hit winners because you know you're getting slow balls and you feel you should be crushing them away. All right, so let's go through some basic tips on how you can create more winners without hitting the ball harder. The first mistake that you're making is you see a slow ball and just assume that the slow ball is a ball that you have to hit a winner on. And your opponent is in a great position on the court. So you're literally just trying to beat them on pure speed, which is putting a lot of pressure. You're seeing the opponent in position and you're basically deciding, okay, I've got to really beat them with flat out speed because they're in great position. This is gonna have you forcing, aiming for lines too much, hitting the ball harder than you're comfortable with, and making unforced errors. So the first tip is if you wanna hit more winners, when you get that first really good look, don't look at that as the shot you hit a winner on. Look at this as your setup shot, as your challenge ball, okay? Make this a shot within your capability, within your skill set, so that you can get your opponent moving. And usually the first place that people try and hit winners on is they usually try and go down the line. Well, if you go down the line, you're not gonna get your opponent moving that much. You actually wanna hit the ball most of the time cross court. You have more margin for error. If you're a little late on the ball, guess where the ball goes, guys? It goes in the middle of the court. You're still in the point, that's fine. And if you hit the ball just a little better cross court than you were expecting, now all of a sudden you get them off the court. You can literally get them almost into the fence. So the next ball you get, now you got a ball, they're late getting there, you have a ball right in the center of the court, you can hit it to the opposite side, and you don't have to hit it any harder than your normal ball. And that's how you can start to develop more winners. To be continued. Okay, so where were we, guys? I believe I was talking about the idea of, you don't have to go for a winner the first time you see a nice setup shot. And so there's also many setup shots that can create winners or just even turn into winners themselves. And one of the most obvious ones that you're seeing used more and more as the players get better at moving side to side is the drop shot. Okay, so think about, rather than when you get a nice ball inside the court, you don't always have to hit a winner or go for a big shot. Sometimes you can hit a nice little short drop shot that will either maybe end up being a winner if you hit a good one, or your opponent will just barely get there, and then you can hit a passing shot winner. Or how about this? Why don't you take the easiest route and hit a nice lob winner? Another way to get winners without hitting the ball harder is to develop what I call the ultimate rally ball. Every time I run a clinic, I ask people, what's your least favorite shot? It's mostly a high, heavy ball over the shoulder. And so really work on that ball, perfect that ball. Ball that's going 6 to 8 feet over the net with a good amount of spin. It's kicking up high at the backhand. Okay, again, you don't have to hit this ball extremely hard, but it's gonna give you opportunities to then get lots of short, easy approach shots that you might end up hitting a winner on just based off getting such an easy short ball. You don't have to work that hard to hit it. Or it will allow you to hit a shot to where you can take the ball out of the air. If you hit a nice heavy ball, you can also then get a volley. Don't forget, a volley that no one gets to is also a winner. So you see, there's lots of ways that you can hit winners without actually hitting the ball harder. And I want you to think about that the next time you play a match. So hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. It will definitely help you get to the next level. If you want to get to the next level, I also have an 8-part free training series where I talk about what's really important, the 5 big rocks of tennis that you have to focus on to get yourself to the next level instead of chasing all the shiny objects. Certainly hitting the ball too hard, I consider a shiny object. If you want to find out the rest of what I think about what's going to get your game to the next level, then go here, click up in the cards section and down in the description box, and we'll see you on the next video. Go Hawks, go Braves. I know, we try every year, we don't get it, but I still root for them.